Why it is absent? Sorry, sir. Shall we start, sir? Very good. Thank you very much. Sorry for the delay. And today we are going to discuss about the industrial lighting and illumination. This is called illumination and all. Purpose of lighting. These are the topics given in textbook. Purpose of lighting. Benefits of good illumination. Phenomenon of lighting and safety. Lighting and work. Sources and types of artificial lighting. Principles of good illumination. Recommended optimum standards illumination. Design of lighting installation. Maintenance standards relating to lighting and color. Here, normally what I personally feel here is there is no a good lighting which we called as. There is no what is called measurement of good lighting. We can say the adequate or required light we have to add actually, because there is no a good illumination and lighting and all. It's not having any meaning to measure the how much it is. That's why I'm sorry to say this. We can take the good illumination sense of what is the adequate or required. That's what I mean to say here. Coming to this, coming to this next point. The primary we called as the purpose of lighting is to provide illumination. Illumination is the rays which have a brightness, which have a required intensity to pass through the body. It is called illumination. Through lighting, the illumination will come through light rays. That's what we called as illumination. The feeling of the person is yes, it is okay, or we have to reduce 9 watts, 10 watts. Like this, we get it is called illumination. Feeling of the rays will be penetrating to the object and then reflected to our eyes, and it is showing a pleasant or unpleasant depending upon the adjustment. Enabling people to see their surroundings clearly, and which is crucial for performing a task safely, effectively, especially in low light conditions. Because the low light conditions is there, it is very difficult to perform your task because the eyes are strained and will become a tired also, it will become a fatigue. Whereas the good illumination offers benefits like improved visibility, reduced eye strain, enhanced safety, increased productivity, and positive impact on the on mood. Actually, the mood means the behavior of the person who is attending the task, and well-being. That means he is well-being, is very comfortable with the task, with the lighting and all, illumination and all. While the poor lighting can lead to accidents, fatigues, means become tired, become a weak, and therefore the affecting the task objective or task effectiveness, and discomfort in workplaces. Definitely throughout the workplace, it have some discomfort where the convenience is not there. And everyday environments also it will be affected if the lighting is poor. It happens like this. What are the key points about lighting and in its benefits here we called as? Here, enhanced visibility, first benefit. Definitely the visibility is a very required and adequate, and the safety improvement is also there while performing the task. For example, if you take the stacking and the stacking, or the movement of the objectives, or movement of the items, stores, like this, the safety is adequate to the perform work. Reduced eye strain also one of the benefit of the good lighting. And another one is mood on and well-being. Mood in the sense some people are what is called feeling some inconvenience lighting
अरे
whereas
यार उसका
they are
करवाया नहीं करवाया इसका।
kindly. And whereas the task performance is well expected if the lighting is very nominal or required or good work can say. Enhanced visibility here is proper lighting allows for clear distinction between the objective and crucial for navigating and performing a task accurately, especially in environments with potential hazards. If you see the lab activity where we need to see that the reading of the burette or reading of the color indication in the beaker, it will be very clearly visible the which color we want to expert as per the experiment. It will be very clearly visible. Then only we can stop the titration in the laboratory. Or otherwise we can while studying also the if you're not the having the clear and visible or the good lighting and definitely after some time we feel some inconvenience also. That's why the enhanced visibility is there if the good lighting is there, either industry or in household wives. And coming to the safety improvement, next one, adequate illumination in walkways, stairwells, like this, you can say the aisles, like walkways, uh, gangways, or we can say the corridors and work areas, minimizes the risk of slips, trips, and falls by improving the visibility. Everybody knows about it. Definitely, when the lighting is good, definitely you expect the slips and trips and falls is also definitely will not be occurred. And reduced eye strain also one of the benefit. Well designed lighting with appropriate brightness levels minimize the eye fatigue, that means eye tiredness or strain, and discomfort is also will be minimizes and leading to better concentration and productivity. Coming to the mood and well-being, here the depending upon the mood of the depending upon the person or depending upon the situation, depending upon the personal character and all, it's not supposed to be, but during the performing of 8 works in the B shift or night, the all the way the lighting is not good. Definitely the the in the behavior of the person or the movement of the persons or the mood of the persons is not well-being. Is not the health and wealthy. That's why you have to see that lighting is one of the affecting the personality of the human doing the work also. That's why exposure to natural light or well-being, balanced artificial lighting can positively influence and mood and alertness, promoting a more comfortable environment. Definitely the during the natural light, the sunlight we can say, and the good lighting is also definitely influence the mood and alertness of the people also. That's what we want to discuss here. Another benefit is the task performance. The performance of the task means the activity or the objective which the employees are alerted to complete their task with a safe manner or in right time with reaching of the targets and all, definitely the performance will be up to an extent if you provide a lighting to the employees in a best manner or good manner or the required manner. What about we have to see that it should not be any discomfort to it. Specific lighting designs tailored to different tasks. So because in the sense of what is called the due to the work ability or due to the type of work, the tailored people are there, tailored designs are there. We have to decide this much of lux for this work, this much of lux for this works like this. They will design. The coming slides we will be discussing. Like reading surgery, the precision of work can optimize the performance of providing the right level of illumination also. So these are the five benefits which we have to taken care of during the provision of the good lighting and all. Another thing is phenomena. That means phenomena means process of lighting and safety. During the provision of the lighting to the employees in the work and the industry, we have to see that the three things. One is glare, shadows, and contrast. Say before selecting the lighting to the that room or in the work premises or workplace, we have to see that depending upon the walls and the shape of the room, we have to see that the lighting and safety should be decided which light is better, whether the indiscent is sufficient or the LED is sufficient or the LCD is sufficient, depending upon the design or depending upon the experts can suggest things to see that the lighting and safety will be there. For these three factors we have to see. One is glare, how much what is called it is having the brightness and the shadows will be taken care of. That is also taken care of. Second one. Third one is contrast. Contrast means if you take the magnifying error of magnifying mirror, if you take the close to the letter, it will be bigger, and the away to the letter, it is small. But in between optimum size, we have to see that. That means during that arranging of the lighting also, the contrast also will be see because the wall whitewash means okay. The some other color is there for walls. We have to see that light should be a reflection will be different from white light. That's why we have to see the walls of the wash also will be taken care of. Either whitewash or yellow wash is there or violet wash is there. That means the walls color we have to see that also. Depending upon that, definitely contrast of the eye will be taken care of. That's why glare means excessive brightness or direct light from source can cause a glare. That means here the objective is searching directly, light is falls on this. The light is not distributing the all the four walls of the room. Definitely it will be cause a glare on the subject. It will be reflected to your eye, leading to discomfort and reduce visibility and potential safety issues and all. So we have to see that glaring should not. That means light directly will not falls on the objective. It should be distributed to all the four walls of the room and all. Shadows also very important. If you see the tube light is there, or LED light is there, it is which is fixed on the wall. Sorry, fixed on the wall. It will have some shadow will be there. The shadow is bigger. That means the reflection towards the floor is less. Shadow is less on the wall, top of the wall. Therefore, the reflection is more. That's what the theory is there in this. Therefore, shadows also will be taken care of while fixing the light where it is. This side is good, or the south side is good, or right, left. The east side is good, north side is depending upon the wall design or wall whitewashing and or other washing, and we have to see that which side is better. That is also see not to fall shadows on the objectives and all. Therefore, visibility is affected. Contrast also we will see, and the where between difference in brightness between object and their background. the crucial visibility. Very important. That means the good lighting should provide adequate contrast and see what is called this uh, identification. See what happened in glaring. Normally, contrast means if you provide a photo, is there a passport size photo? If you see the passport size of colored one, the light falls on this, you will not visible the face clearly. The light doesn't falls on this just slightly. If you shape the different position, you could put the passport size, definitely the photo will be clearly seen. That's what the contrast in the sense. That means directly light will not falls on the objective. Therefore, the reflection will be on the eye. The clearness will not be happened. Lighting and work also. So workplace design, that's what I told, which place we have to install. Workplace design and productive impact is also. So during the four walls of the room, we have to decide which side is better to install the lighting and all. Whether floodlight or the LED light or incandescent light, whatever may be. To work properly or to perform the work safely, you have to see the workplace design also. We have to look into a matter. That means proper lighting placement, intensity should be considered based on the type of work being performed, taking into account task requirements and work comfort. See, we have to see that which type of work is there. We have to see that whether the carrying the bags manually or the mechanically, or the lab studies are there, or experiment we are doing, or pilot plant we are doing, or the reactor what is called process will be continued. Like this, you have to see the workplace design. You have to see the fitter is attending the plan joint where the light is not properly focused at that plan joint. You cannot perform the work in the plan joint during the shutdown or breakdown, or the simply taking the maintenance of the that means bypass equipment and all, or standby equipment and all. The productivity impact is also there. I already told product is different and productivity is different. The product is 100 tons on the machine, but the saleable product is 98. The productivity is 98 only, not 100 tons. So that is also will be affected if you provide the placement of the light, not only the glare, shadow, and contrast and other benefits you see, but also you have to see that the workplace design to improve the what is called productivity impact also. Studies shows that good lighting can lead increased work productivity by reducing errors and improving the visual performance. This obviously it is correct also. Even in our house also we'll feel comfortable with the what we call the walls color as well as the brightness of the lighting also. Sources, types of artificial light. Everybody knows the incandescent bulb. This is the incandescent bulb, and the LED light is this, and high intensity light is also same with the same LED, but both are different. It is visible filament. It is not visible filament. That's what the traditional bulbs producing warm light, less energy efficiency. This is called less efficiency energy. And whereas energy, once you habituated with LED, we cannot what is called we cannot manage with the incandescent lamp. That is a human tendency. Fluorescent lamps, energy efficient, providing light, bright light, but can sometimes have a harsh appearance. Very important. Harsh appearance in sense this is see how this is the full transparent is there. Here the transparent is not there. Inside we cannot. This white is definitely affecting a good uh, rays to pass, because white light can reflect in the inside the filament to go. Whereas this color, see, the less light will be happened if you glow this light and this light. Lot of difference is there in the illumination levels, because the white light can accommodate all the lighting to reflect 100%, whereas this shade, which is comes under the VPR, that means when the white light passes through prism, it gives the 7 colors like this. The one of the 7 shades, the reflection is light will be different from white light. So therefore, we have to select the light whenever we are going for LED, light emitting diode. Fluorescent lamp, the highly energy efficient, long span, and can customize it with different color temperatures. Even colored LED lights also there. We experience it in our daily life, and the color white is also there. But normally now the shops are giving the after purchasing, while purchasing, they'll give the date, purchasing date. Therefore, it will be guaranteed on 1 year also. That is the LED facility is there. High density discharge is there. That means powerful light source often used in outdoor lighting application, because where the cinema shootings or the photographic highly professional photographers, they'll use the high intensity discharge lights also, where they can use the photo effective things also. So we know the difference between the LED and incandescent lamp. I will not tell, because this is the difference between the LED and the incandescent lamp. Coming to the principles of good illumination, recommended uh, optimum standards of illumination, very important, which is the one of the topic. Good illumination involves choosing a right light source, matching light to task, and ensuring adequate light levels. These are the very thing important. One is good illumination involves choosing, first one is choosing light source. Which light source you want? You want to incandescent or HID or LED? Then matching light to the task. That light which is selected, that should be matching to the whatever the task you are performing in the workplace or in the your daily works in the home also, and ensuring adequate light levels will be there from these sources. Therefore, the these are the principles we have to look after before taking decision for installing your lights in the industry or in the households. It also involves considering the color of light also. Which color you want actually, the light or any other color. The uniformity of light. The uniformity of light means in all the rooms, one color we cannot. Some is what is called the red color, one is blue. Like this, they are selected in the various requirements. But in household wise, we choose uniformity of the light, like tube lights and all LED lights and all. In a house, we can say. Industry, depending upon the culture, depending upon the practices made by the top management. And the contrast between why it is called uniformity light is, here uniformity of light cannot be maintained by the film industries or in other industries, like for example where the photo shoots are there. Sometimes they want brightness is less. Some areas they want to what is called some shadows will be taken. Depending upon that, they will adjust the direction of the light. They will adjust the direction of the not only light but luminance of the intensity of the light also. Brightness is also less they want at that time. That's why the uniformity of light will also be taken into consideration to is one of the principle before selecting of the light source, and the contrast between the light and the dark. And what is the if we say the in a house, so definitely light will be a very not contrast, but it is a very brightness will be there. Not only much brightness, but it is required. But whereas dark we cannot accommodate and all. We have to see what is the difference between this contrast also will be whether the objective is visible with under the light is correct or not. We have to see that also. That's what the contrast. Under the light, if you see the objective, sometimes it becomes a shade because of the light directions and all. That also will be taken care of. See, other points here, light source use most efficient light source to the source to reduce the consumption. Definitely, we have to see the electrical consumption also by before selecting the light wattage. For example, in the room, bedroom or any other what is called the halls and all, we can select 12 volts. But in the bathroom, a small bathroom or small latrines are there, we cannot go to the 12 watts. We can go for only 9 watts is important. That also we have to see the electrical consumption also. More wattage is there, definitely electrical power consumption is less. But we cannot provide all the rooms, including the bathrooms and lavatories also 12 volts or 15 watts and all. No, we cannot. We see what to see the 12 volts, 12 watts as well as the 9 watts. We have to see differentiate between the also. The light, choose the right lamp, light task, aesthetic. That means we have the feeling of the person should be very wealthy and healthy before selecting of the light type. It depends upon the person to person, but we have to see that which is the best is the optimum taken by brainstorming in the organization, or you can say in the house. We can discuss our family members which is the best as per the decision we can go for. These are the principles where the good illumination will be recommended. The light level ensure there is enough light maintain productivity and safety, and light color, that means light color. This is light color. A neutral color light such as 400 that is degrees temperature, Kelvin temperature concentration is not good actually. Therefore, we have to see that light color is also important. So sometimes what is called some of the lights is giving the very heat to the body of the light, where if anybody touch the adjustment of the filament, adjustment of the starter and all, it will be affected. That's why we have to see that the neutral color will be selected. And some what we call in the roadside, they will be selling some of the bulbs where it is getting heated very quickly. It is very dangerous also. So we have to see for the reputed companies like Crompton, Philips, and other Bajaj, and other what we reputed companies we have to select. Light uniformity ensure that light is even across the space. That means spreading throughout the light, throughout the what we call the room is uniformly. You have to see that it should be distributed. Light contrast ensure that there is a balanced contrast between the light and dark. Already we discussed this point here. The light contrast, where the contrast maybe people are not understanding, but contrast means where the light falls on the objective, it is giving some glaring. That means shining is there where the visibility of the that object is not good. That's why we have to see the contrast. Contrast depends upon the where the placement of light is also very important in the room, not in the brightness of the light, but it is the placement of light we have to see depends upon the contrast which you are expecting. Too much contrast can cause a glare and eye strain also, very important. That means too much contrast, very bright you want, wherever I can stand, it will be visible like this. We cannot. Some corners, if you go to the room, definitely it becomes less spread than compared to the middle of the room. That's mean too much contrast it can cause the glare and eye strain also, because under the light we can go for the object to see the a minute object is there or dust anything is there. Under the light only it will be visible. Go corner and see the object whether the dust is there or any foreign material is there. We cannot get the same the light brightness in the corner side under the light and under the light. There is difference is there. That means too much contrast can cause the glare as well as the this eye strain also. Coming to this, other considerations, consider the following factor series. Very good. Luminous is visual comfort, energy efficiency, ambience. See, here the luminous in the sense of the where the luxels, the unit of the color light will be discussed in the coming also. The brightness of the surfaces which is affected by color and reflectness of the surface and the direction of the light is also important. So luminous in the sense of where the some nine watts is there or 12 watts is there, where the distribution also we have to see the reputed companies only will be experienced in this. Where the reputed company and roadside purchase of the bulb, we can take the same wattage, can show the different performances in the room. That means luminance is also very important. That means which direction is it is the light is producing or extending light and four corners in similar way or any difference is there. That is also we have to see that luminance also. Visual comfort also important. How much what is called visible? The person to person visual effect is a different, sir. Some people need more brightness, some people need less brightness. Depending upon the requirement in the households, we can see. But in the organization, we cannot vary. We have to see that task performance, that the person will not be become a off mood, or we cannot become a that person is weak or fat or the tired and all. That visual comfort is also very important. One of the other consideration, that means other than what we discussed, the other than means these points, principles, other than this also we have taken consideration before the decision of the selection of the light. So impact of the lighting on your state of mind and fatigue also. It's a very important point. Visual comfort is also the mood of the person, the discussion of the person, trainer and trainee is there. For example, trainer, trainer, what the presentation of the like me, what a presentation of the slide. If it is not visible to you people, definitely you people are feeling some inconvenience. They become a tire, which you have a hesitation to open the mind and tell the what is called the sir, is not good, sir. Please change your like that. We cannot deliberately tell, but inside we are feeling some discomfort. We cannot immediately expose to the forum. That's why visual comfort also will be taken care of. Energy efficiency also will be taken because before selecting 9 watts, 12 watts. In the halls and other kitchens, what is called rooms, we can go for the 12 watts. But we can go to the small size of the uh, bathrooms or latrines or utensils and all, or the balconies and all. Less voltage you can select. That is because all the lights are 12 volts. 12 watts means the electrical consumption. The at the month ending, the electrical bill is also very alarmative. Immediately it gives the alarm of the energy bill also. So how well lighting design minimize the energy consumption? That is also we will do. That selection of the light to the requirement is also important. Not all the way in the storage is there, in the open space is there, we can use the floodlights. But in the small room, the floodlights is not required. That is why we have to see that selection of the light where the energy efficiency also will be taken into consideration. Ambience means a total atmosphere within the your surrounding work environment. How the light can enhance the mood of in a space. See, if the lighting is good, then see your surroundings of the atmosphere is feeling comfort with the lighting, with the environment, distribution of the light selected by your light, placement of light, and definitely it will be helpful for taking good mood of the people also. Design lighting, of course, we are not going to design lighting installation and maintenance standards and lighting color, but we need to discuss the this topic also. Where in the textbook I have seen they are given the only benefits. Some benefits in half paragraph is there. Some benefits only will be given. That is only question will be coming in the 2019 question paper I have seen in the textbook. But other than benefits also will be coming in the examinations. Design lighting installation, maintenance, standards related to lighting and color. Lighting design standards cover the safety, performance, and design of lighting systems, And they also specify requirements of for installation, maintenance is important. So what I mean to say here is the design and installation people while manufacturing stage, these are the things taken into the consideration. Not for all people where the manufacturers Crompton, Philips and Bajaj and other what is called electrical lights are there. Preparation people are manufacturer people. Lighting design standards covers the safety also they have to see, and performance also to perform the work, performance of lighting and design of lighting systems also. Because if you see the design, if you see this light is where I will see the what is called the shape, where the shape is there. Just now I shown that shape is also there. We have to see that also. So which shape is the oval shape is there, or any other shape is also there. It will be taken care of. A comfortness of the people. Here the lighting design standards IEC TS 63116-2021, that is lighting system general requirements. If you go for IEC TS 63116-21 dot lighting system standard dot PDF, you will get this standard. The manufacturer standards will be the standard of manufacturer of lighting, design lighting. They have to follow these standards definitely. Otherwise, they cannot uh, uh, pass the what is called their product into